If you are like me and you like to save money, this is the right video for you. As a freelancer, I have months where money is a little tight. So I'm happy if I don't have to pay 10 subscriptions to software companies. Yes, I'm talking to you, Adobe. Since I started using productivity tools as a 12-year-old to make funny memes, to now using it as a professional, I always try to look at free alternatives to Adobe and SAP. I'd rather try a day or two if a free software fits my needs, instead of buying the latest and newest program and then having a large bill at the end of the month of software companies I don't even know the name. So today I'm going to show you my top 8 tools I use as a freelance web developer. So before I start, all these tools on the list can be used professionally. So no annoying watermarks or just 7-day trials, so you can really use them in your day-to-day life. So here are my top 8 choices for free software productivity tools. So the first one is GIMP. GIMP is an open source photo editor, so not a vector editor, but an alternative to Adobe Photoshop or Affinity Photo. It's very intuitive and has a similar structure to Photoshop. Also an okay design, so you don't feel like working with a software from the 90s. If you just want to use it for some basic photo editing, this software is a great tool. I also use it sometimes for illustrations or logos, but only for small projects. Usually you want to do that with a vector software. The next one is DaVinci Resolve. This is quite incredible. One of the pound for pound best video editors out there is also free. DaVinci Resolve just came onto the scene in the last couple of months and is quickly gaining traction. DaVinci Resolve is a video editor where you can edit a blockbuster movie. It's not just a real alternative to Adobe's Premiere Pro, but also incorporates special effects. So it can replace not just Premiere Pro, but also After Effects in one software. That again is completely free. There's a paid version of DaVinci Resolve, but most features are available in the free version too. If you are searching for a screen recorder for your gameplays or software tutorials, OBS got you covered. It has everything you need. You can have your own presets, adjustments and settings. One feature that I like is that you can see what you record, but many screen recorders don't have a screen on while recording. So if you are out of frame in the webcam or mess something up in the settings, you're gonna see it while recording. And you don't have to realize after 2 hours of a gaming session that your screen was off. If you remember when I said I like that GIMP doesn't look like a software from the 90s, Inkscape surely does. I personally don't use it just because of that reason. There are some plugins you can install that give it a more modern design, but I personally rather buy a program that looks good and I feel comfortable working in. Other than that, if you just want to design one logo or a little illustration, Inkscape is an open source vector designer with basic functionality. Handbrake is my go-to video format converter. You can format and convert almost all the video formats out there. It's efficient, but unfortunately not very intuitive. A little tip, if you want to use it and it just does not want to start the conversion, check if you selected an export folder. It was driving me crazy the first time I used it, because with any other program the export folder is at least pre-selected with a default path. Other than that, it's a great program. If you just exported a GIF from GIMP and you forgot to adjust the settings to compress the picture, just drag and drop it to tiny PNG. It sometimes works magic and is able to reduce up to 80% of the file size. I also like that it has bulk compression, so you can upload up to 20 images at once. If you are a front-end or even a back-end developer, then I can highly recommend VS Code from Microsoft. It's completely free and it's my beloved companion, like a trusty steed in my coding endeavors. You can install a lot of practical plugins. I will have a video about the plugins I use in VS Code soon, so make sure to subscribe to not miss that. I just love the structure and the design. It's just all around a great program. Last but not least, not a surprise, but almost everything around Google. From Google Docs to Sheets to Google Drive, you can use the free software of Google if you just give them your beloved privacy. After giving up your privacy, you can open Excel sheets, Word documents and store files with backups with a very secure login structure. So these were my top 8 productivity tools I use on an almost daily basis. So let me know what your personal free tool is, because I surely left a ton of them out. I hope this video helped. If you want to see more tutorials and videos like these, make sure to subscribe. See you in the next one.